What's up, 12-man? Your beloved Seattle Seahawks are absolutely shaking the NFL world right now, and I'm talking about earth-shattering moves that could completely transform our championship aspirations. Listen up, because what I'm about to tell you will have you jumping out of your seats and screaming Seahawks at the top of your lungs. We've got three massive developments happening simultaneously that are sending shockwaves through the entire league. First, there's a young quarterback who's about to get his first career start and could be the future of our franchise. But here's the kicker. He's getting thrown into the fire against one of the most hostile environments in the NFL. Then we've got injury updates that will make your heart race with both hope and anxiety about our defensive core. And if that wasn't enough, there are whispers, and I mean serious whispers, about a potential blockbuster trade that could bring a six-time All-Pro weapon to Seattle. This isn't just News Seahawks Nation. This is the kind of stuff that defines seasons, the kind of moves that separate championship teams from pretenders. Are you ready to witness history in the making? Because what's unfolding right now could be the turning point that takes us from playoff hopefuls to Super Bowl contenders. Hit that like button if you're ready for this roller coaster. Smash that subscribe button to stay locked in with all the latest Seahawks madness, and drop your predictions in the comments because today is going to be legendary. But here's the thing that's got me absolutely fired up. When our rookie quarterback steps onto that field this Saturday, he won't just be playing a game. He'll be playing for the soul of Seahawks Nation. Boom. The cat's out of the bag, and his name is Jalen Milroe. That's right, 12th man. The former Alabama superstar is getting his first career NFL start this Saturday. And it's not just any start. He's playing the entire game against the Green Bay Packers at the legendary Lambeau Field. Coach Mike McDonald just dropped this bombshell. And let me tell you why this has me absolutely electric. Milroe hasn't just been sitting on the bench collecting dust. This kid has been impressive in limited action behind Sam Darnold and Drew Lock. We're talking 9 of 15 passes for 107 yards, plus 56 rushing yards on 8 carries. Those aren't just numbers. Seahawks Nation, those are statement numbers that scream future franchise quarterback. But here's what's got my heart pounding. They're throwing his rookie into the deep end at Lambeau Field, the frozen tundra, the place where legends are born and careers are crushed. This isn't just a pre-season finale. This is a declaration that our front office believes Jalen Milroe has what it takes to be the guy who leads us back to glory. Think about it. When was the last time you saw a rookie get this kind of opportunity? When was the last time the coaching staff said, you know what, this kid is ready to show the entire NFL what he's made of? So this is the kind of moment that separates future Hall of Famers from footnotes in history. The Alabama connection runs deep in championship DNA, and Milroe has that championship pedigree flowing through his veins. The pressure immense, the opportunity unlimited. The game kicks off at 3:00 p.m. CST this Saturday, and every single snap MRO takes could be defined in the next decade of Seahawks football. Are we witnessing the birth of our next franchise quarterback? Is this the moment that changes everything for the 12th man? But hold on to your jerseys, because while we're getting ready to watch history unfold on offense, there's some absolutely crucial news about our defense that could make or break our entire season. And just when you thought the excitement couldn't get any higher, Coach McDonald drops another massive bomb that has me jumping through the roof. We got great news about Tyreek Hill. And when I tell you this could change our entire defensive game plan, I'm not exaggerating one bit. Knight, our starting linebacker who took over alongside Ernest Jones to fall midway through last season, has been dealing with a mysterious medical issue that had the entire 12th man holding their breath for weeks. But Thursday brought the news we've all been praying for. He's been cleared to get back to work. McDonald said it himself. We got some great news today. Basically said, hey, we're good to go to rock and roll. Those words hit different when you know what this defense is capable of at full strength. But that's not even the half of it. Uchenna is also making his triumphant return to the field. This guy hasn't put on pads in almost an entire season, and he just had his first workout in full gear with defensive coordinator Aiden Durr. McDonald said he looked great, felt great. Those are the words that send chills down my spine in the best possible way. Having Wosu back means our pass rush just got exponentially more dangerous. And let's talk about our offensive line protection. Charles Cross is ramping up after that finger surgery, doing 11 on 111 drills and looking like he's ready to protect whoever's under center come week 1 against the 49ers. Center Olu Oluwatomi is back practicing full-time after that back injury scare that had us all worried about our interior line stability. Even Kenneth Walker III is back to full participation after dealing with that foot injury that had us all nervous about our ground game. This is the kind of depth and health that championship teams are built on. The injury report going from terrifying to thrilling in just 1 week. That's the kind of turnaround that defines championship seasons. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. While we're getting healthy and developing our future stars, there are whispers floating around about a trade that could completely obliterate every prediction about our offensive capabilities. Hold on to your seats, Seahawks Nation, because what I'm about to tell you might just be the most explosive possibility in recent franchise history. We're being linked to none other than 6-time ALLP Pro Superstar Tyreek Hill. Yes, you heard that right. The Miami Dolphins speedster who has terrorized NFL defenses for nearly a decade could be wearing our colors. According to reports from Brenleski of Bleacher Report, a potential trade package could include Kobe Bryant and a 2026 fifth-round pick to bring Hill to the Pacific Northwest. Can you even imagine the absolute chaos that would create Jackson Smith, Jigba, Cooper Kupp, and Tyreek Hill in the same receiving corps? That's not just a weapon. That's a nuclear arsenal that would have defensive coordinators waking up in cold sweats. Think about what this means for Sam Darnold and our entire offensive identity. Last season, Darnold had his career year throwing to Justin Jefferson in Minnesota. Now, imagine him with 3 elite targets who can take the top off any defense in the league. Hill recorded 959 yards and 6 touchdowns last season, and that was considered a down year for him. With offensive coordinator Clint Kubiak coming from the Shanahan tree, he knows exactly how to utilize Hill's game-breaking speed. But here's the beautiful strategy behind this potential move. Not only would we be adding one of the most dynamic playmakers in NFL history, but we'd also be keeping him away from our NFC West rival, San Francisco 49ers, who are also reportedly in the hunt. That's chess-level thinking from John Schneider in our front office. Plus, with Bryant entering his final contract year and Nick Emenwari drafted 35th overall, we have the depth to make this move. The timing couldn't be more perfect. We've already revamped our entire offense after releasing Tyler Lockett and trading Geno Smith and DK Metcalf. We brought in Cooper Kupp to complement Smith and Jigba. And now we could be adding the missing piece that transforms us from contenders to champions. This isn't just roster building, this is championship construction at its finest. Seahawks Nation, we're not just talking about an incremental improvements, we're talking about a complete transformation that could have us hoisting the Lombardi Trophy, from Jalen Milroe potentially being our quarterback of the future, to getting our defensive stars healthy, to possibly adding one of the most explosive receivers in the game. This is how dynasties are built and legends are made. So hit that like button if you're ready to see Tyreek Hill in a Seahawks uniform. Smash that subscribe button because this story is just getting started. And tell me in the comments, are you ready for the most exciting Seahawks season in years? Because with moves like these, the 12th man might just be witnessing the beginning of something truly legendary. The question isn't whether we can compete, it's whether the rest of the NFL is ready for what we're about to unleash, Seahawks.